Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another addition to the Debt Diary series. This is going to be for the month of July. I do apologize for sounding nasally if that bothers you. I am sick right now. I've actually been sick since the first of this month, and that is why it's taken me so long to put this video up. I've been waiting for this cold to pass and it hasn't yet, so I've given up on it and I've decided to film regardless. So I don't have a whole lot to report for the month of July. We were able to pay a little bit towards our debt, but that's really all there is to report. Other than that, maybe some changes that are to come for the month of August, which August is already here, so I am already aware of these changes. I am going to save some things though for you for the August video. I do want to happily report that we were able to pay $575 towards one of my student loans in the month of July. We had estimated about $900 worth of extra income for that month, and we spent a little bit of it, but we were able to hold back $575, and we did put that towards one of my student loans, so we were able to pay off a little bit last month, which we're really excited about. Like I think I mentioned in the first budgeting video that I've started here on my channel, our goal is to be able to put at least $500 a month on debt. So $575 was already more than what we had hoped to have. So I think in one of my previous videos, I'm not sure if it was the debt video or if it was the budgeting video, I did mention that the first debt that we want to start paying off was my medical bills for having our baby, because they were only like $4,600. We did plan to put that $575 on that bill. However, when I got on the website for my student loans, I noticed how little one of those loans were. I think it was like $1,700. So we decided to just go ahead and start working on paying off that loan first, and then maybe a few of the other loans. And I do want to let you know about which debt we're planning on paying off, because we have decided to put the medical bills on hold for right now at least, and maybe try to work on paying off some of the student loans. And the reason is because I have the student loans, so I think I owe like a total of $27,000, but all of those are broken down into 8 smaller loans, and a lot of those loans are actually the individual loans themselves are actually a lot smaller than some of our credit card debt that we have right now. So technically, if we were to pay off those loans one by one, those would be the smaller loans that we would start with first. Now, the exciting thing is that if we were able to successfully pay off all of those smaller individual loans, then we would have obviously paid off the entire amount of the student loans, which would save us $400 a month. Our payment right now is $400 a month. So that's really exciting, and we were considering stopping paying off medical bills altogether for right now, or maybe trying to do both at the same time. I'm not really sure. They're both so small. I really don't want the medical bills to kind of hang over our head forever. We are paying a minimum so that they are paid off in 2 years. However, if we decide to have another baby within 2 years, I don't want to think that we're still paying on medical bills. I want to be free and clear of the medical bills before we decide to have a second child. And I don't want to have just paid them off when we decide to have a baby. I want them to be long gone and forgotten about. So I kind of want to get those paid off really quickly and then maybe move on to student loans. But I don't know, I'll just kind of play it by ear. What else? Okay, so for the month of August, which is right now, and now it is the end of the month because I'm so behind on this video, I wanted to let you guys know that we have a trip coming up. We were planning on going to California for like a little vacation. We lived there for 1 year while my husband was in the Navy, and we really enjoyed it. We made a couple of really good friends there that we're going to go back and visit, and we just loved staying there, so we wanted to go back and visit. We've always wanted to go back and visit ever since we moved away. We moved back here to Tennessee in January of 2015, and we really have wanted to go back to visit ever since then, but we've not been able to. So this year I finally just decided to save up the money that we would need throughout the summer and just go, because we always just don't want to save up the money to go. We always don't have the money to go. So this year I decided to just go ahead and do it, and we had a little bit of savings to start with already. We actually did not add to it, unfortunately, but we do have enough to cover our flight tickets and our hotel stay. And the reason I'm mentioning that in this video is because that is going to put our debt paying on hold for a little while. So I think I've explained this to you 1,000 times, and I'm really noticing the pattern now that I'm doing these videos. We always, have a pattern of paying off debt for several months in a row, and then we kind of have a pattern of slacking off, and then sometimes spending money, and sometimes going into more debt. So I've noticed that pattern really, kind of like the time frame when that pattern takes place. This time of year is always the time of year that we kind of splurge and spend money and kind of go into debt. And from this time of year up until kind of like Christmas, roughly those few months, and then from January until early summer, we get to where we're kind of, I guess, behind from what we've done the previous year, and we're kind of catching up. Mostly what gets us behind is our property tax that's due at the first of the year, and of course income tax that's due at the first of the year. We have had to pay in several $100s for the past few years on income tax. So because we're hopeful, I guess, for getting a refund back, we don't plan ahead and save money. We always expect to either break even or get a refund, and we haven't in the last few years. So this year we actually want to take the time to save up money to pay for that, and we want to have money on hand saved up for our property tax at the beginning of the year as well. So for the remainder of this year, once we get back from the trip, because we are not going to have enough money to fully cover the trip once we get there. I think we'll need a little bit of money to eat on, and we do plan on, if we don't have the extra income this month for the month of August, and if we can't make up for it in the month of September, we are going to use our credit card for just a little bit, a few of those purchases. So when we get back, our trip is at the beginning of September, so when we get back, my camera just died, so I'm not sure where I left off, but just vaguely. When we get back from our trip in September, we do plan on saving money for the remainder of this year to go towards property tax at the beginning of the year and income tax at the beginning of the year, as well as Christmas for this year and something else. I think I forgot. So that might interrupt our debt payoff for the remainder of this year. Anyways, I will continue the series, of course, and kind of let you know how it's going, but I just wanted to let you know that up front. That is a decision that we've kind of made, that I wanted to let you know for the month of July. I think that's going to be it for this video. Please comment below if you have any questions or suggestions, and I look forward to talking to you there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!